Hello. My next back stretch routine is slightly more advanced, so if you do have any back problems, I would probably recommend that you hang fire on this one for now. And if you do have back problems, then do seek your healthcare professional's advice, be that your osteopath, your physio or your chiropractor. It's always good to get a diagnosis before you begin any back care maintenance or rehabilitation programme. Today it looks as though we're about to be joined by Bob, my nice 10-year-old Maine Coon. He's come and joined in for this one. So to begin with, we're going to lie on our back. Head on a pillow, and then again, knees hip width apart, and just bring your knees up so you're clasping your hands around your knees and just rock side to side. Bye Bob. So I'm just rocking side to side. There we go. We're just mobilising the lumbar spine before we start any sort of stretching. It's a good idea and a very safe way to get your lumbar spine moving and stretching. That's it. Nice and easy. I can just begin to feel it's working because I'm just beginning to rock slightly further each time. My back's feeling a little bit more supple and feeling a little bit warmed up. That's it. Good. So just let your legs down one at a time, and we're just going to move position to start freeing up our back. So just get yourself so you're on all fours with your arms underneath your shoulders and your hips and knees the same distance apart. I like to splay my fingers quite wide to give yourself a nice broad stance. Looking ahead, you're just going to drop your chin down as you round up your mid-back, your thoracic spine, as high as it will go, and then come back down to neutral spine, looking straight ahead at that point, like that. And then drop your chin down again and roll your back up, really nice, stretching out your lumbar spine, mobilising your thoracic spine, and back to neutral. Just get so you're on your tips of your toes at this point, and we're going to push up onto our toes and then backwards, and then we're going to pedal with our feet one by one to get our heels to touch the floor and stretch out our calf muscles and our hamstring muscles. Nice and slow and steady. And then when you feel able to, just push both heels onto the floor and drop your head down towards the ground. Really super stretch. Take your weight forward onto your hands, go onto your toes and back onto your knees, head in neutral. And again, drop your chin down, round your mid-back up as high as it will go. Come back to neutral. Chin down, round your back up as far as it will go. Come back to neutral. Get onto your tiptoes, and again, just push yourself back onto your tiptoes and then paddle your feet so you're bending one knee and then the other, whilst aiming to get the heel touching the floor. If you can, just drop your chin down and your head towards the floor as you do this. This is just a really good way to open up your back and stretch and mobilise. And then both heels down, drop your head lower And just hold that stretch. Lovely. Come back onto your hands, onto your toes, and then down, and then into neutral. Oh, that's just lovely. A really good way to stretch out your posterior fascial chain, a little bit more dynamic than the other stretches. Get some weight going through your shoulders, mobilising your middle back, your lumbar spine, and a good stretch. I hope you really enjoyed that one. Bye. So sometimes when you're trying to film your stretch routines, your Maine Coon gets involved. This is Bob, and I think he's trying to be helpful today. Hello, Bob. You going to say hello? Oh, sabotaged by Bob.